So, in the last episode of our Zohar here, Rabbi Shimon and Rabbi Elazar were walking along the lane when they ran into an old man, and Rabbi Shimon could see on his face that this was not an ordinary old man. The old man was also, in his hand, was holding by his hand a child, a tinuk. Now this tinuk, or yanuk, the different places, you see different ideas brought out in the Zohar. Let's see what the old man has to say now. Pasal Chahu Saba, the grandpa said like this: V'amad the farish masher kasa bebidbar asher ra'isa asher nisa'acha Adonai Elohecha. The desert that you saw, that you saw, asher na'ascha Hashem Elokecha, but Hashem brought you up or carried you over there. Kasher yisa ish as beno, just like a person would carry his child. B'kol the derek asher halachtam. This will be in all the ways that you go. High cross. So you need this pasuk for this reason. When it talks about the desert in which I will bring you, what does it mean that you're going to see something? He brought the Jewish prisoner, he caused them to travel into a desert. Madbrach the Kifa wasn't just an ordinary desert. Shahaya Midbar of Chazach of Betaikif Klipos in the middle of the Klipos. Now this could be the United States. We're in a place where there is tremendous temptation all around us in every place we go. You see the violence every place you look, a school shooting, and all the blacks are killing each other. The murders are going on. The gun violence is beyond imagination. The people that we live around are dangerous. That's a midbar katifa. So he says, where's the word? Takifa, that's the word. So full of klipos. Kama dechsev nashav saraf va'akra. That you saw that you have snakes, burning snakes, poisonous snakes, and scorpions. Of Simon, so dalad klipos avon mashkis af. So this is the secret of these 4 klipos. Now listen to what he says are the klipos. Well, one is a sexual sin. The other one is pure destruction, just destruction. Af, the anger that comes along with it. V'chema, and real heat. This is the things that you find in deserts. And the place where there's really destruction is the place where they live. And this is really the desert, which is the worst place that you could possibly get into in the world. So Hashem brought us into the desert. He brought us out of Egypt, which is a place of unbelievable temptation, and well, not temptation because we were slaves there. We were enslaved by the Egyptians. And we brought us out into a desert which is full of danger. And worse, more danger, more problems, more lack of control than any other. So then he says, my time. So the actual question, the obvious question, what's the reason? As you say, well, why did he take us there? Now you think about we came out of the Mitzrayim. We just said a Pesach, right? We're getting close to Shavuos now. So we're traveling out of the desert. We're going to come to Shavuos. This is really where we're at right now. But in order to get there, you have to travel through this desert. This desert is full of klipos and all the hate and all of the anger and all the violence that's around us. And he says, when the Jewish people came out of Mitzrayim, the klipos, where we were actually indentured to the klipos, we were trapped in the klipos, and in the depths of the houses of false ideas, chitzonim, and that's where we found ourselves, underneath the control of these elements. V'ishtalima the Shidin Riva. While we were there, V'nishla the Shishim Riva became 600,000 men of fighting age. Ratzon Olam b'sha'alav v'na'asim merkava the Shishim Riva b'chilish b'merkava al yoinu. Oh, this is a whole other idea. So he said, Ratzon Olam, that they went up, v'na'asim merkava, and they became a chariot, which means a vehicle that goes up, a vehicle that brings down. If the Shishim Ribo Bechinas, the 600,000 aspects, Shebemerkava Lovyona, the different parts of the upper chariot. Oz istakev Malchusa Kedusha v'istalak al kula. Nischazek Malchus Kedusha, so that when this happened, that the Malchus Kedusha was fortified, B'kol ha'olam, and all the whole world, v'nis'ala al kol sarei ma'ala, and took precedence over all of the beginnings of channels of Shefa that come from the Ein Sof Baruch Hu down into our world. V'al kol koichos ha'klipos, and on all of the powers of the klipos. V'sichur is nehiro. V'al avoner al yoina, the upper moon. What does the upper moon mean? What is it? I mean, I know about the moon. The moon is a representative of Malchus. It represents Sheicha Malchus, the Malchus of Itzilus. The Ira the Kol Chelech of the Kol Yisrael that shines onto all of the hosts around and onto the Jewish people again. Then is Kafyach of Malka Chayiv Sitra Achra. V'raz Nechnosach Nechno Malchus Rishon. So then you see at this time the Malchus of evil, the Hein of Sitra Achra, the purveyor of false ideas and selfishness. V'apek lom kudra b'richol l'meichach b'madber dekifa v'az hotzia kodesh baruch az yisrael l'lechet b'minbechach azach b'klipos. So all of this tremendous thing happened, that we made contact with the most high places, and then Hashem brought us into the desert. Dihu asa v'shultana d'samakel, that this is place where the master of all falseness, the Samakel, the angel called the Samakel, that channel, Chayvu. Shehu Makam Mem Shalta Shal Samach Mem HaRasha, who is the most evil of all. Dihu Dilei Mamish. Shehu Makom Mamasha, because this place that we live, and we could say it, look, this is the United States right now. Very, very mixed up place. What direction is it going in other than feeding itself? So he says, the ihu delay mamashu makom mamash, that this is place, mamash is place, begin the savra tukve v'chele v'dekatas achreshe. The reason why he took us there and put us here, listen, before this, my family was in Eastern Europe. It was a terrible, terrible reality there. Poverty. People were very short over there, really small people, got married very early, had children early, and died early. They got out of there and they came to here, which is a place of wide open, very so much different. So here we are in the middle of a different kind of midbar, but it's always the same one, with the same people, and the same violence. That's why we're doing here, to be able to break the power, the strength, but the kases as Roshan, to trample on it, said the Hainda Akar as Shorsho Shabakadusha, in order to uproot the root of this force that has a hold of Kedusha, take it out from there. But the Kafya lay the Lo Yishlot, and to humble it down so much that it could no longer have control. But Haknir Social Lo Yishlot, oh, that it shouldn't have control once again. So this is a question of what the Jewish people are doing. What we're here, why are we here? Baruch Fleischman, Tikkun Elevator Column.